June is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Are you doing anything to push awareness?
Yes, we are trying to get the word out about getting BAT levels checked so people take a proactive approach to their cognitive health.
What are BAT levels?
Recent breakthroughs have identified BAT levels as the primary marker for Alzheimer's risk, overshadowing other known factors like genetics, environmental influences, and age-related brain changes.
So, if someone has BAT levels in their body, what does that mean?
BAT stands for Beta Amyloid and Tau, which are the proteins that accumulate in your brain like plaque or clumps. You can think of them like high cholesterol or blood sugar. The higher those levels are, the higher your risk for developing heart disease or diabetes if you do nothing. Same goes for BAT levels. The higher your BAT levels, the higher your risk of developing Alzheimer's if you do nothing about it.
How can people get their BAT levels checked?
We can now run a simple BAT test from a blood sample and provide a chance for early detection of these biomarkers as early as 10 to 20 years before any cognitive impairments or symptoms appear.
Okay. What's the point of getting a BAT test if there are no treatments to reverse Alzheimer's?
So many people are afraid of knowing if they even have a possibility of Alzheimer's because they think there's nothing they can do about it. And nobody wants to hear lifestyle modifications, eat healthier, and exercise more often. So here's the wonderful thing about early BAT level detection. If you don't have symptoms yet, you technically don't have Alzheimer's yet, clinically. So we are not treating Alzheimer's, but we can definitely treat those BAT levels before becoming Alzheimer's. For example, the body has a natural recycling system called autophagy that can clean up cellular debris and misfolded proteins, which is what BAT levels are. By the time you start having symptoms, autophagy tends to not work like it should and is no longer viable.
You are saying this is a current treatment option?
We've developed a protocol we like to call Batophagy, which is a term we use to describe an enhanced process of autophagy designed specifically to target and degrade BAT levels to prevent accumulation in the brain. And to trigger Batophagy, we needed a safe FDA-approved method that we could study and determined rapamycin was the most viable option because of its well-documented safety profile. And we dubbed it the BAT pill because of its ability to manage those BAT levels.
So BAT levels can be treated with a pill?
That's the idea. Just like taking medication to manage cholesterol levels or to manage A1C levels if you are diabetic, the BAT pill offers a simple oral medication option to managing BAT levels. Our ongoing research is focused on refining this process to maximize its benefit, like dosage, interval of dosage, at what stage of cognitive impairment does autophagy completely stop working, and so many other things we are studying with this. But it's so promising. There's so much evidence now over the past 30 years already with this process, and we are going to be on the other side of these studies in a couple years. We are very excited about the future and that people won't need to be afraid of Alzheimer's anymore.
Are you the only ones offering this?
Yes, we have several trials going on right now, though we are hoping more providers will start adopting these life-changing options into their practice as we gather more evidence on the safety and effectiveness of these protocols.
At what age should people start checking BAT levels?
The current recommended age to start checking BAT levels is 50 years old, and we also recommend checking BAT levels once a year when you get your annual well visit. It should be a standard protocol for prevention, and we hope that people will start adding this to the mix so they can hopefully stop Alzheimer's from ever developing.
So what does all of this mean?
If you are able to stay on top of these BAT levels, and the treatment protocols will be widely available in less than a year from now, why wouldn't you want to be proactive? If you wait too long and BAT levels start accumulating in your brain, you are literally missing out on the rest of your life. Don't procrastinate. Regular BAT testing and knowing BAT levels before symptoms appear is a total game changer. We're talking Terminator, change your fate type of solution here.
So how can someone get a BAT test?
Just let us know by submitting a request on our website. Takes 2 seconds to fill out the form. We will schedule a telehealth appointment with you and order a BAT test. We send someone to draw your blood at your home, so super streamlined. And the typical turnaround time for lab results is about 10 days.
Is the BAT test covered by insurance?
Some insurances cover the test, but we also have an amazing financial assistance program offered by our foundation that can cover the entire cost of the test for most people. The goal is to promote awareness and prevention, and we wanted to ensure cost concerns would not stop people from getting vital information that could dramatically impact their future.
And what happens if someone has high BAT levels?
Several of our Batophagy trials are still enrolling participants, so they would be able to have the option to potentially get into those trials right away. Otherwise, in about a year or so, they will have the option to request this protocol very easily to start managing this condition and beat Alzheimer's before it ever begins.